Hey guys, it's me Bara, and we are going to do our favorite 2017 releases. Now this is different this year because I got my friend Gibran here.
What's up?
We've been sorry, I'm looking at my laptop while we're doing this. We've been doing a lot of music discussion over the years, and I think this is our first time doing a collaboration.
Pretty much.
It's probably the first time.
Honestly, it is the first time. Like,
but we've been talking about music for a minute though. it's been a while, but like, yeah, let's get to our list. So I'm gonna let Gibran start first. What's your favorite albums of this year, Gib?
Number 10 is King Gizzard's Flying Microtonal Banana. And number 9 is Finn Staples' Big Fish Theory. I know, big surprise. Number 8 is Brand New Science Fiction. 7, representing my favorite band, Cloud Nothing, Life Without Sounds. Number 6 is Stormzy's Gang, Sign and Prayer. Number 5.
Say it. It's all good, brother.
Fine. It's BTS's Love Yourself.
4.
Pink Guy's The Prophecy.
Number 3.
Gotta be my the biggest surprise of the year, honestly. Lord's Melodrama. And number 2 is Scumfuck Flower Boy, or just Flower Boy. Number 1 is King Cruel's The Ooze.
I actually have 15 on my list. Number 15, I have The National Sleepwell Beast. Number 14, I have Igloo Ghost, Neo Wax Bloom. Number 13, I have Full of Hell, Trumpeting Ecstasy. Number 12, I have Kevin Morby, City Music. Number 11, I have Arc Spire, Relentless Mutation. Number 10, I have Rhapsody, Lila's Wisdom. Number 9, I have Arm & Hammer, Rome. Number 8, I have Open Mike Eagle, Brick Body Kids Still Daydream.
Open Mike Eagle.
You forgot about that, didn't you? Number 7, I have Odyssey, The Iceberg. Number 6, I have Big Crit, Forever is a Mighty Long Time. Number 5, I have POS, Chill Dummy. Number 4, I have Rock Marciano, Rosebud's Revenge. Number 3, I have Shredder's, Dangerous Jumps. Number 2, I have Sadistic with Altars. Number 1, Brother Ali, All the Beauty in This Whole Life. So that's our list.
A bit predictable, don't you think?
It's a bit predictable, but I listen to these. Okay, so I rate these albums on 2 factors: how much I enjoyed them and the replay value that these albums have. And what's interesting is, if you guys know, most of my albums are actually hip-hop albums. I think 10 of them are hip-hop albs, I think so. Most of them, yeah. Most of them are
I think
hip-hop.
The only thing that I know is not a hip-hop album is The National. I'm pretty sure everything else is a hip-hop album.
And what's so interesting is you only have 10.
Yeah.
So why do you only have 10? Why was 2017 a good year for music, you think?
Honestly, for me,
it wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good. I was actually kind of hoping Mac DeMarco would be on my list, but
Mac DeMarco.
Yeah.
Well, what was the album that he had? I forgot what it was. It was Yellow.
I think it was This Old Dog.
Yeah, this old dog was on that shit. Yeah,
it was. I was really hoping I would vibe with it, but
it didn't.
It didn't. No, it was just
okay. How did you rate your list? How did you rate list? Is it replay value?
The honestly, how I rate my list is it's how much it affected me, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just how much it connected with me for the year. Kendrick's new album.
Yeah, Kendrick wasn't on. Kendrick was probably in number fucking 18, I think, probably. If I were to pull out all my list and stuff like that. But
you wouldn't even be on my list this year.
Not this year.
It's just really fucking
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think I have to agree with you. I don't think this year was that good of a year for music, only because I don't know, some of the releases were either lukewarm or just first of all, I don't listen to much of new shit this year.
Yeah, same.
I didn't
listen to most I just found a lot of really good albums from 2016, not from 2017.
So this year you found good 2016
yeah.
Gotcha. 2016, my lists are more diverse in terms of genre, but this year I felt like hip-hop had a strong point. Maybe it's just because I had a huge face for hip-hop or anything. Even though my list is more than yours, I felt I didn't really think 2017 was a good year for music because it was just lukewarm releases all through and through.
Yeah.
But with these ones, I felt I listened to these quite a bit, even though some of these are predictable. Number 1 is Brother Ali, and everyone knows I'm a huge Brother Ali fan.
Yeah.
But the one that I did kind of regret of just discovering is that National Sleepwell Beast, because I like Trouble Will Find Me. I got the vinyl right there, but then when I listened to Sleepwell Beast, I'm just fuck, I'm fucking up here, man. I should have listened to this before.
The song from that album that really just
Yeah.
I love is the day I died. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The singer's hook, like when
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was singing the hook, that
was amazing.
that was great. There was one album though that I was like really really sad I didn't got into it. It's by a local.
Yeah, go
like
ahead.
her name's Alex Leahy.
Yeah.
Her EP was amazing, but that came out last year. Again,
Sadly.
sadly, a lot of like good stuff coming out from last year, but not this year.
That you just discovered this year.
Just discovered this year.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, I was supposed to like go to her concert that like the opening for like her opening tour
Yeah.
for a new album. But when I listened to the
new album.
the new album that day,
You were kind of disappointed.
I was disappointed, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I
yeah.
sold the ticket. And,
Oh my god.
yeah, I was really disappointed.
Let me talk about your top two. You got King Cruel's Ooze and Tyler the Creator's Scumfuck Flower Boy.
Yeah.
Why do you like those two so much?
Well, King Cruel has always have a place in my heart.
Yeah,
In
gotcha.
a way, like, which is really weird because like he combines two of my, I would like my favorite genre, I guess.
Yeah, which is what?
Like, the King Cruel's name, not like the Archie Marshall.
Yeah.
He would sometimes combine like certain aspect of jazz with with punk.
Yeah, gotcha.
So like, I guess it's best exemplified in like his song "A Lizard State,"
Yeah.
which came out in his previous
Album.
album. It's a really good
It was
example.
2013, right? It was
It was
the moon.
6 feet beneath.
Oh, that was
yeah,
6
yeah.
feet beneath the moon. Yeah.
But with this album, he actually grew into, although he kind of left like the punkish and like more abrasive part behind, he embraced more of the technical jazz.
Gotcha.
And like, which is exemplified in like Lonely Blue.
Yeah.
Actually, no, was it Lonely Blue?
It was one of that songs.
It was one of those songs.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean like he stopped being like hard hitting. Like like songs like Half Man and Half Shark, which
You've been talking about me about
Yeah.
that song for a bit.
I have been talking about that song for a bit because like
Yeah.
that song it started off a bit weird for me, but then I kept on listening to it.
And it
But
just grew on you.
It just grew on me,
Yeah,
especially the introduction. It kind of builds up. It's distorted. You don't know what's
gonna happen.
What's gonna happen, and then there's like this chanting of like half a man with a body of a shark over and over again.
Which doesn't make sense at first, you told me.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at first, but then once you listen to the entire song, it's just like,
Yeah, I gotcha. What about Tyler the Creator's one? I think you only had 2 hip-hop albums in your... I mean, counting BTS, if you say... No, speaking of BTS, why did you have BTS in your shit? I think that's, out of all the things, that was the biggest anomaly I've seen on his list. Why did you have BTS? Because that was very interesting, because...
I have become trash this year. I have.
No, don't hide it. I mean, like, if you like it, go ahead, dude.
So, like, I fell into the K-pop trash back in 2013. Managed got out in 2014, surprisingly.
Yeah.
And then I fell to the same pile of trash with a different face due to my best friend who I'm moving with in a month. But then
Why did you like the album, though? Why did you like the album, though? Let me ask you that.
Pretty Boy singing.
Pretty Boy is singing. Okay, but they sound good.
They sound fucking amazing.
Okay, that's all. I think that's all. I think that's the best thing you can think of right now. Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. What about? Okay, talk to me about Flower Boy, because that's pretty high up. That's number 2.
yeah, it's that.
Well, give me like 3 reasons for people to listen to it, I guess.
Honestly, mostly just to say the album is basically a big fuck you to social justice warriors. It's true. It's fucking true.
Okay.
Because like
Yeah.
people have been saying over the past year, saying like, you know, Tyler the Creator is a fucking like a homophobe and everything.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I heard
because,
about
like,
that.
Yeah, because like of all his fucking lyrics. But
Yeah,
then, like,
gotcha.
the entire album is basically saying,
Fuck you.
"Fuck you, I'm fucking gay, you idiot."
Okay. You know what? I'll go to my list for a second if you don't mind, because I think we talk about this. So
okay.
I have my top 3 is Brother Ali. Okay, let's start from number 3. Shredders. It's Laserbeak, POS, Sims, and Paper Tiger. These 4 people are like 2 of them are rappers, 2 of them are producers, and then they rap and then they just spit like the most craziest shit. And production is experimental, but then it's kind of like easy to digest, not like death grips or clipping or anything. So it's like
I could never get into clipping, honestly.
yeah, okay.
Which is really weird because I'm like,
You're a huge death grips fan.
Yeah.
So the thing is, like with shredders, it's like, oh man, these guys could spit. Like POS and Sims just came full front. And actually, I have a line from the album: pretense longer than 10 prehistoric centipedes, all stems from feeding off an enemy, all ends by any means. I can expend the energy, arrested their development, send them back to Tennessee. That's like one of the illest shit I've ever heard. And then that's from the track Xanthrax. And then like, man, they just came correct with everything. And like the production was nice. The song entertainment was like them pissed at, I don't know who they're pissed at, but like it was like full front. And
you know, I gotta be honest, the best bar of the year has to go to Jake Paul. Like every day's
oh fuck, god damn it!
Just every
No,
day's
I
bad,
think
just
the
like,
worst one, the worst bar I heard from hip hop was that Lil Yachty verse. Was that chick blew me like a cello or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That which make no sense whatsoever. Anyway.
No, for me it has to be Gucci Gang.
Anyways, moving on. So number 2 was, okay, 1 and 2 is very interesting because Brother Ali, All the Beauty in This Whole Life is very somber, very beautiful, and Sadistic Altars is very dark, very like not depressing
So
per se.
you can see like a contrast between.
It was like a huge contrast between the two, and it was, but like knowing me, I always want everything to be positive. Brother Ali just called back to me. I listen to that album at least like once a week, and it came out in April. So
shit. So you've been listening to it a lot.
Yeah.
So surely it's been part of your Spotify top 100.
Yeah, it did, and like it's just a really beautiful album. But Sadistic is just like really grim, really dark. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like fuck gods. Fuck. Yeah. No. He questioned.
Fuck. Seriously?
He questioned about God and stuff like that. I'll read you one of the lyrics right now for Brother Ali. This is from the song. This is just a beautiful verse. I love you before I knew that you existed. It isn't really anybody's business. Not asking for permission or a witness. It honestly doesn't make any difference living in this insane mess. There's only one person that can make me make sense. I've got troubles on my own fears, but as long as you're alive, I'm not alone here.
Ooh.
That's a really sick verse. And then Sadistic, when this is from his intro, he said, elegy readily telling elegant melodies. Yeah, my energy is energy. Hell is my enemy. Entities of inner peace appease the devil that entered me. Men are seen as menacing, but they end up in entropy. That's insane. And then, oh man, and I have to give out, and then going back to my list, I have to give up these two I'm just talking about my top 5. Rock Marciano and Big K.R.I.T. Rock Marciano, I've never heard of these. I've heard of this dude, and when I heard,
I've never heard of him.
So this dude, like, he messed with like, like Action Bronson, K.R.I.T. K.R.I.T. was there. K.R.I.T. is in this album. They just spit like bars. It's insane. I don't have the lyrics now, but like I'll put him out somewhere. I'll like put him out here and just like put it
in the description.
Rock Marciano lyrics and shit. But and I have to say, Big K.R.I.T. came out with a really good project this year. Because here's the thing, I've never liked artists with double albums. Name me one artist that you like a double album from them. Like even Tech9 released a double album, and I jumped. Not even Death Grips. Like even it's a bit too long.
I kind of like Power to Be. Although the double album that I fucking hate is Foo Fighters.
Yeah, it's pretty rare, to get to an artist to release a really good double album, right?
Yeah.
And then Big K.R.I.T. proved to me that double albums can be a good thing, because and he made this independently. See, he didn't have any labels, and it's one of the best things I've ever heard. And there's this one line that stuck to me. It was, look how they hate me, but copy me. Possibly I was the one with components and properties to be the greatest of all time, but you won geography lottery. If you really think about it, nobody from the South would ever put in the top 10 list.
Yeah.
Except for Andre 3000. And the fact he said that shit. That's insane. And this is why I think like Kendrick, J. Cole, Logic, Big K.R.I.T., those 4 deserve the top. And Logic, J. Cole, and Kendrick already got it. Yeah. So I'm happy for them. But Big K.R.I.T. needs to be on top because I feel like that he has accessible music for the masses.
Logic definitely has accessible music.
Yeah, exactly. That too. Yeah. So I'm happy for him as well. But yeah, and going to in the Rock Marciano thing, it's just gangster, pimp, drug addict.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane.
Some people would say disgusting, but it shows a bleaker look into life.
It's not really because he talks about pimps and hoes too. so like it's just like the way he does it. It's so grim. It's so menacing. It's just like it's like you're talking to a pimp essentially, and that's
well,
why
he is a pimp.
Probably.
Probably, honestly. I wouldn't
Probably.
be surprised.
There's a lot of like I didn't have much of metal in my shit. I only have like 2
Neither
metals.
do I, honestly.
I had a Full of Hell, which is power violence, and I have Arcspire, which is an amazing technical death metal album. You gotta check that out. But I'm surprised you don't have any metal or any hard rock, like really hard rock.
The
shit.
last like good metal album that I really fucking love has to be Death Heaven's New Bermuda.
That was in 2015 though.
I know exactly.
That was a minute.
Yeah, that was a
a
long
minute.
time.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think I had a couple of metal albums last year, and
I
that.
was hoping they released a new album this year, honestly, but
Were they quiet this year or something?
they're fucking quiet the
Yeah.
entire year. That's why I'm just like,
I only had one electronic album that I really listened this year was Igloo Ghost. How fucking frantic that album
oh my god,
is.
yeah, Eagle Ghost is actually really good.
It's
yeah.
so frantic, that album, and I'm looking forward to what this dude is looking like, will sound like in the future. And I had two collaborative project this year, which is Arm & Hammer. This is Billy Woods and Elucid, and that Shredders one, which is POS, Sins, Paper Tiger, and Laserbeak. And yeah, I think
Fun fact about Eagle Ghost. I was listening to I think it was Kevin Abstract, I think on Spotify. And
yeah.
I think, and then like so I was looking at related artists, and then Igloo Ghost came out, and then
Really?
yeah, I was shocked as well.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I was like, and I listened to it on the bus ride from Oakley to like where I live.
Yeah.
And I don't have, that album was like
It's insane.
it was
insane.
jarring.
It was insane.
The first three tracks felt like forever. Like,
Yeah, gotcha.
It felt so fast.
Yeah. And it's an insane one. I have this album by Odyssey. This is a rapper from Mellow Music Group. This is the same label from Up on Mike Eagle. Yeah, and like I think he has one of the best verses of the whole year. My opinion is he says, all I know is love, I give it how I get it, I can never get enough. Sympathy to enemies cause hate ain't my blood, and if you can't relate, you've given up. That's just a really good verse. And yeah, I listen to these albums constantly, and surprise Brother Ali was number 1, and for obvious reason, because I like to be positive, and I don't like the darker as much as I guess.
Yeah,
but
I
guess it depends.
I feel like what you mean, because like the most entirety of my life I was gloomy as fuck.
Yeah.
And then now, and then like I don't know, as I grew older, I feel like I need to be
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
Let
me ask you this. I think people, for some reason, for some people, the biggest surprise was Brockhampton. How about Brockhampton? I didn't put Brockhampton. I'm not a big fan of Brockhampton.
Like I like their stuff, but I don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rate it as amazing.
Yeah.
What I find as amazing that I like is Lord's Melodrama.
Yeah. Why did you put? Yeah, that was an interesting.
That album is, I don't know why, I don't know how, but it has found a place in my heart, my dark heart that I'm not sure if I have one actually, but it actually found a place in my heart.
I'm surprised it was number 3 actually.
It's actually really good.
No, but I thought you would put it at number 1. That's the thing. Cause you told me, I was like,
yeah.
oh my god, Lord's album is Melodrama, so good. I was like, okay, that's definitely his number 1.
No,
but then when we talked about the list, did you listen to Oozes more, or like
I listened to Oozes more?
Yeah, gotcha.
And mostly because was because of the entirety of the album.
So that's all our albums. So you got 10. I got 15, and most of my albums is hip hop, and because I'm also a big hip hop head as well, and I didn't listen to much new albums. Like I said, I think we said before, I had a huge just tracking back phase. I listened to the whole Black Sabbath discography.
Shit, seriously?
Yeah, not the whole the really good ones at least, up until Sabotage and the one with Dio and yeah. So I've just been backtracking. I've been listening to a lot of things, and there was a couple of disappointments. I mean, I listened to Underachievers. I was a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah.
And then I don't know about Kendrick, because when I listened to Humble, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna like them. I liked it, but I didn't like as much as I
understand how you felt.
Yeah. When I first listened to Humble, I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, it was so jarring. I was just like, what?
Yeah. But it is what it is. I thought it wasn't would I call this year a bad time for music though.
I would call it a bad time to live.
Yeah, knowing that we have like two idols die, rest in peace, Chris Cornell and fucking Chester Bennington, and fucking Angus Young. No, Malcolm Young. Malcolm Young and Prodigy as well. So rest in peace to they. So it was like a really bad year for music. I think for me personally, it hit more than 2016 because I kind of like these artists more.
David Bowie and Prince.
David Bowie for him was 2016. But yeah, overall, these are all our lists. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And do you have a YouTube channel you want to plug or something like that?
What?
Do you have something you want to plug?
If I have a YouTube account, I would have plugged myself in it, but
you don't have. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is Bara.
And Gibby. Hello.
See you later, guys.
Goodbye.
Peace out.